All right, so the former Chinese premier dies at the age of 68, Li Keqiang. CCP state media announces that he's dead hours before his official time of death. Weird. How did those things, it's like magic in China. How does that happen?
Absolutely, Steve. And what even brought to our attention was the new federal state of China was aware that even months ago that the fifth-ranking power figure in the Communist Party, Cai Qi, actually told the former premier's closest guard to prepare his official obituary a month ago and ensure that the official obituary of the former premier insisted his support of a Xi-centered Communist Party. So this is why we've seen some state media even announce that signal hours before Li Keqiang's official death time. And this was not the only figure who we have been seeing disappearing and missing from the public, noticing that under Xi's time in Chinese Communist Party, there were more than 5 million of CCP members, including their families, have gone and sentenced into jail or missing from the public. That in Chinese history, Steve, when you see a dynasty where all ministers have become disappeared and died, whether it was natural or man-made murder, it marked as the signal of a decline of an end of a regime, and the same applies to the Chinese Communist Party.
So let me ask you this: I remember a video. We're going to go back not too long, a few months, but not too long, when the former premier was at the general meeting of the Communist Party was let out by guards. Is this the same man?
This is not the same man. The man who was removed from the National Congress was actually the former president of China, Hu Jintao. He used to be the #1 power figure in China.
I got you. All right. So I just got to keep straight who's getting killed and who's not. I need a playlist, if you will. It's a sad thing, but that's the way it is. All right. So for the People's Liberation Army, a general from the PLA, meeting with Russia and their defense minister in Beijing, because China's trying to deepen its cooperation with Russia, show no mercy against any Taiwan independence moves, any of that. China's trying to use their chaos in Ukraine and chaos in Israel to make a move on Taiwan. That's the way it looks to me. So what do you make of this cooperation with Moscow and Beijing?
Absolutely, Steve. And you were correct that the Chinese Communist Party firmly believes that the United States will not be able to handle 3 wars simultaneously, which 2 of them have already been occurred: the Russia-Ukrainian war, the Israel-Hamas attacks, and the next would be Taiwan, right? We firmly believe that the Chinese Communist Party, especially Xi, would be counting down days to invade Taiwan. The presence of the top general Zhang Youxia is the #2 power figure in the Chinese military PLA. Zhang was very, very close to Xi since their father times, and his presence are marked as a signal of Xi's determination on a total and complete invasion of Taiwan.